Last time on Aliens versus Redditors. Okay, this is coming. Unfortunately, what are we gonna do? Shoot my mech. Ow! All three drones are ours. Oh yes, we have 3 drones. Step 1 complete. Okay, let's move the drone here. Hi, 2 mutants. Any more? And a berserker, of course. Hi, excellent, he's right here. Oh, 2 more mutants over there. Wow, that's a lot of mutants. Okay. That's a lot of mutants. That's a lot of mutants. Those are big mutants too. Those aren't baby mutants. Those are huge mutants. Okay. What to do? I don't think I can kill both of them. Maybe I can. Maybe I can. Okay, those... We need to kill this Juggernaut. So... How should we start this off? A can maybe? Or just straight up shooting? The problem with you is... Let's see what perks you have. Shock Absorbent. Surprisingly, you don't have... what's the other one? What's that perk called? Absorption Fields. I can't expect you to have it. Now, those mutants can easily move up here. And I don't want to give them a chance to go into Overwatch. That'll be nasty to get rid of. I can possibly try to mind control one. Mind control one so I don't have to kill all of them. Maybe. Okay, I suppose let's get the stationary firepower out of the way first. So, where's Umbok? Umbok is right here. So, Umbok. Damn, that sucks. The sun has useful things. You have useful things too. What if I... Okay, I can't chuck this chem grenade, so... That might be the smartest thing to do here. Just chuck this chem. Otherwise, his DR is going to be annoying as hell to deal with. And yes, I have my own drone, so be it. Okay, Umbok. Shoot. Good hit. Jesus, that lag. Okay. Shoot again. Decent. Okay, you can see a lot, so unless I get you out there, you're probably dead. Who's in the way here? Puppet 4 and Lacedemonian. So Lacedemonian needs to move. I think Booze might be the best person here. But I think I also need to use collateral damage with Booze. I can't just have Booze sit there and shoot. Maybe I don't have a choice. Maybe I have to shoot. Maybe I don't have a choice. Okay, Atheist. Let's do it like this. Atheist, shoot. Okay, you're dead. I can always use rockets. I need to remember that. Using rockets is perfectly fine. Okay, you're dead. Whoa! Nice. How did he break the wall behind you? Okay, regardless, that's pretty good. Okay, next we're gonna focus on killing one side. So, Booze, you're gonna move here. Yeah, I also need to check the perks. Do you shoot back at me when I shoot at you? Answer, no you don't. Very important. Cool. Tokyo. Let's move you here. Wait, Atheist still has a move? So if you shoot and then punch, you still have a move left. That's just weird. Yeah, okay. Let's shoot you, Centurion. Cool. I can possibly interzone you, maybe. Shoot your friend. They do still have very high health though. I don't like it. Drone, you can shoot both if you wanted to. Okay, Simons needs to get out of the way now, so let's start moving them. Lacedemonian. We have to fly. Okay, you can see everything straight up, so I can't leave any mutants just dangling about. Next, we have Puppet 4, also in the doorway. Let's get over here. Can you please kill... Oh my god, they still have, what, 18 health, and how much is the other one? 18 and 16. Go ahead. Good. Glad my trust in you wasn't, my trust in you was worth it. Good. And that's even more crit chance for the next shot. Well, sort of. Not really. That's a fail, isn't it? That's a fail. Oh well. I can still kill you, but let's not do that yet. We need to get things out of the way. So, drone. Let's move you here. So the sun and somewhat Annette can move here. And I need sock cars. Where are you, sock cars? Sock cars? Oh, I don't have sock cars. Which means, anyway, just it's doable if I use psychedelic strike now. So if I use your psychedelic strike, do I still have enough firepower? No, I don't think I do. So how about instead, let's use another rocket here. It'll be worth it. It'll all work out at the end, don't worry. These Rocketeers will pull their weight. Okay, now I might just have enough firepower. Maybe. Maybe I'm underestimating my own firepower. That's a possibility too. I could be at 85%, but whatever. It's fine. Battle drone, okay. Changeling. Who else? Or Fatalis. Sock costs. The meal. Battle drone, okay. So, Atheist. Let's move you here. You can probably only take one shot, which is fine. Oh, you don't get more moves. Fascinating. Okay, here's what's going to happen. You are going to have to lower the health of one of these, and that's going to have to side panic the other one. They don't have something stupid stopping me from side panicking you, do you? No, you don't. Okay, so I can side panic one of them. Can you please hit this? Thank you. Simonian. Are you seriously trying to tempt a drone? Shows how smart mutants are, eh? Centurion. You need to die. Good. Okay. The sun. Okay, you can see both of them. So, the sun, how about we move you towards one side? This drone needs Changeling to get away, so Changeling, let's move you here. Zamio can move to here, and possibly command something if I need to. Okay, so the sun. Go ahead. Okay, that's fine. Changeling. Good. And as for you, why waste a command? We don't have to. Even though I haven't used a single command yet. Take a shot. Drone. I said take a shot. Thank you. Wow, even Annette can probably kill you, but if it doesn't crit, then it'll be screwed, so let's just high panic him. Go safer. Cool. And you can just chill here. So far so good. These aliens are nasty. That's all I can say, really. Gonna have to wait for the acid to wear off, and we know down there is sector pods. Okay, Puppet 4, go ahead. Okay, reload. Everybody who needs to reload. Is that it? Okay, that's it. Now these snipers, sector pods like down here, I think. So that's something like 5. Let's say 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm pretty sure snipers can see, but just to be extra sure, what I'm going to do is actually fly them down here, I think. In fact, the sun, we only have so many bounce cannons, but let's use one of them.
On my way.
Or actually, I can just stash you down here and find out, can't I? I can. Why are you wasting mouse cannon if you don't have to? Waste not, what not. Okay, they're actually pretty far away. And we know the path down here is safe, but I think I want to kill them from this little peninsula down over here. I think it should be fine. I should be able to move in front of them, no problem. I mean, move down here, that is. We have 4 rockets left, I believe. Okay, the house is going to go down. Well, you'll see in a second, I suppose. But the plan right now is to suppress them. Crazy? Maybe. Okay, so let's move you here. Shoot and trigger, good. Shoot and trigger, good. I'm so scared of triggering them. And this shouldn't trigger either. So you guys come around this way. Okay. Get down here, and Sarkaz, you got a job to do as well. Sarkaz figures. Okay. Okay, now the sun, what you're gonna do for me? You're gonna move forward and spot those sector bots for me. Hi. Wow, they're actually really far away. That's amazingly far. Double check something. You can't suppress them from squad side, at least not when they're not active. Oh, that's actually kind of unfortunate. That changes the plan slightly. But ultimately changes nothing. It'll be fine. Let's move you here. I'm not sure how many tiles exactly, but... Okay, that's safe. Let's move you here. Okay. That's our current safe zone, so to speak. Your bear? You brought bear on this mission? Only you, Sarkaz. Only you would do that.
When do I get to shoot an alien?
Soon. Stop whining. We're near the end, Annette. Okay. I actually wonder how that works. How the suppression at squad side works. I'm really curious. What I might have to do here is move the meal in first. So the meal, you're gonna have to be the first subject to move in. As crazy as that sounds. You guys got 100% no matter what. So the meal. Hi. Overwatch. Now, can I suppress you? Yes, so you can suppress them. You just can't suppress them if they are... Oh my god, Reapers. Oh my god, Reapers. Okay, so what I was saying is, you can suppress them. You just can't suppress them if it's not active yet. That's kind of annoying. Regardless, suppress, no damage. Oh well. Next, Sarkaz. Or the Sun. You have 2 left. I think Sarkaz has 2 left as well, so... Let's move Sarkaz here. Make it. You can just make it. Excellent. And they're both shredded, I believe. They're both hollow, both shredded. We just need to kill one this turn. Don't have to kill both. In fact, I don't think we can kill both. Reaper. So... Which one is which? It's kind of annoying. I can't truly see. Let's shoot this one. Good hit. Okay. He's probably dead. Tokyo, let's move you up. In fact, Tokyo, let's move you here. And let's also move... Okay, let's shoot first, ask questions later. So, shoot this Reaper. They are shredded, they can. Oh yeah. This is one dead Reaper. And we'll see how... We might even be able to kill both Reapers this turn. Maybe. I have a lot of firepower here. Like, no jokes. This is a lot of firepower. Atheist? Ooh, I probably should have interzoned you. Oh well, it's too late now. That's fine. Okay, handy. And shoot you. Good. Next. What do we have left? Bows. Can you see from here? You can see. Handy. Take a shot. We're just basically seeing how much damage can we possibly do in one turn. So far it's looking pretty promising. Lacedaemonian. Shot 1. I think we can kill this thing. Wow. Both Reapers, just like that. Okay, what do we have left? Drones. Go drones. You're my only hope. Come on, drone. And let's leave the... No, let's not leave it to Puppet 4. Let's give it to drone number 2. And that is how you kill 2 Reapers. Okay, these 2 are really far away and they're active. You talk too much, Ethereum. Okay, Desan, let's move you down here so we can keep an eye on those 2.
That's affirmative.
I kind of need to see what's happening, what happens down there. And everyone else is down up here, so we should, in theory, be safe. In theory.
Need to ask twice.
Although, last time I played this mission, in Long War, what happens, I had a mech down here, and somehow those 2 shot me from standing where they are. It was kind of weird, I'm not sure how. Okay, doesn't matter, I suppose. Everyone else stays up here, the signs down there concealed, so it should be fine.
When you love us.
Okay, you can hunker. You can steady. And you can steady. You can steady. You can do nothing. You can do nothing. Okay, my elites, what are we gonna do? Okay, you teleported. You gonna stay there? You gonna stay there? Okay. How about we give you a couple turns, see what happens. After all, it gives us time to reload, which is kind of handy. Aliens are really weird on this temple mission. They don't behave like they normally would. Okay, you can hunker. My snipers can steady, I suppose. Okay, let's see if they do anything at all. Okay, hi. I can see you, Desan. Okay, you're standing in the open. Now, these 2 are problematic because they do have RTS, but lucky for me they stood together, which means... Oh yeah.
Got him covered.
Screw you too. Nice and easy. Atheist, shoot. $33. Very nice. I guess Blood Wizards really do come in handy on this mission, which is kind of what I expected. Excellent. And Puppet 4. Why not? Just kill. And let's kill.
He's down. Ready to rock.
Okay, that's all the aliens leading up to the Uber Ethereal room. That's it. We're nearly there. The finish line is practically in sight. Let's get moving, people. Let's get cracking.
Running.
We got a job to do.
I'm going as fast as I can.
Go faster. Ironic thing is, she's probably the fastest person in the squad. Maybe even faster than Desan. Maybe.
Heading out.
Probably not faster than the mechs though. Look at that mech movement. Okay. 6 months. And it's all coming to an end right here. In some ways, this mission is so anticlimactic because nothing much happens on it. All of it is scripted, which means you can predict exactly what's going to happen for most of it, except for final room, which even then you can plan for because you know exactly when aliens will spawn and whatnot. Okay, come on, flyers, stop flying. How much food do we have left? 7, perfect. 8, good. How about you? 7, excellent. That's enough, more than enough fuel. Oh my god. This is Ubitheo's final attack. He's shaking the camera. Oh my god, stop shaking! What the hell? Okay, thank you, it stopped. Wow, that was insane.
Headed there now.
We are nearly there.
Back in.
We are nearly there.
Position confirmed.
We are nearly there.
Wings of a cheetah.
You don't have wings, cars. Neither does cheetahs.
Going. Stuck is.
Can you imagine if they change the temperature mission? You just get waves after waves of aliens and you have to defend against them from this balcony. You know how awesome that would be?
Je suis déjà.
Not boss aliens though.
Double time.
Not boss aliens. Just like normal aliens. Like, can you imagine an army of like 30 sectoids just charging at you at once? And then you just send a single blast launcher blast down and it kills all of them.
Rolling out.
And then the end game credits roll and you just say, this was an awesome game. Okay, now what I do know is roughly where it's safe in this room, so I should be able to safely move up into this room here.
I'm on it, Commander.
Won't activate anything.
On my way.
Wow.
Aye, Commander.
Can't believe it. Uber Ethereal room. We are here. We're coming for you, Uber Ethereal.
See me go to that cover and back?
On my way.
Yeah, for once you actually are fast. For once. So close, yet so far.
Зараз добре. Ну давай, вперед.
Я estoy.
Oh my god, you two are so
Je suis
slow.
déjà. Time to motor.
Umbach would be even slower if I didn't give her walker servos, even though she doesn't need walker servos. She has no reason to actually carry walker servos, really. Okay, just waiting for you clowns to make it. But I guess I can start moving people over here as well. I have a plan. A rough plan. It's not completely 100% formulated, but I have a rough plan in my head of what's going to happen. I'll give you a hint though. It involves
Time to motor.
lots of plasma and lots of blast launchers. Hope that clarifies it a little bit. Okay. Okay, so part 1 of the plan.
That's affirmative. On my way.
Glad you're not making me run.
Headed there now.
You drones are gonna fly. One misclick and it'll be all over. Let's not misclick. Okay, so far step partially done. Step 1 partially done, not quite yet. Not yet by a long shot. The meal. Question, how far can you move? That's far enough, excellent. You have an important job as well. Booze.
Так есть, бегнет.
Okay, now it's just you guys. And there are 2 Rocketeers. So you be here. Next. You. be here. Okay, you three, be up here. And Annette, be hidden.
Moving out.
Maybe, probably.
Time to motor.
Annette, you were not actually part of my plans, to be honest. I guess my plan for you was really just to hide. You haven't done anything in this mission, except one side panic. Unfortunate, isn't it? Unfortunate.
Okay, I'm going.
Stay there for now. Cool. Cool. Next step. Next step.
Heading
Let's move
out.
you up here. Let's move you
On
up
my
here.
way.
It's all coming together.
Just fine.
I've been drawing on this plan for several weeks. This is not fresh. Wow, it's fresh because it's happening right now. It doesn't get fresher than this. But my point is, I didn't just think about this today. I've been thinking about it for a few weeks now because I knew, and all of you guys probably knew, the end is coming. And the end is here.
I'm
Okay.
ready.
Okay. Sarkos, tell me something. Is that far enough? Not sure. I hope it will be. I hope no one dies here. I'll be kind of sad. But if it happens, then so be it. These people gave their lives for a greater cause. Steady. I refuse to have it end right here. I refuse to have this end right here. I refuse. Ethereal. Mutant Elite. Annette, where can you possibly move to right now? You can probably stay there for now. Everyone else needs to is Booze. I'm just not too sure what to do with you. Maybe I can move you towards one side. This way you will see the ethereal, like this ethereal here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so if we move you up to be very careful I don't screw this up. Let's dash you to here. I think next turn we are ready. I'm gonna move the sound first, just to see what actually happens. The sound, where are you? I have a question for you. You can move as far as that. You can't make it through there. That's a shame. Okay, let's steady everyone. We are in position. We are ready to go. Okay, everyone is steady. Excellent. We're ready to go. One small step for the sun. One giant leap for mankind. The sun.
Okay. We've got multiple contacts.
Behold the greatest failure of the Imperial ones. We who failed to ascend as they thought we would. We who were cast out. We who were doomed to feed on the gift of lesser beings as we sought to uplift them, to prepare them for what lies ahead. The hunt rose to a close. It was not a vain undertaking, but a necessity, as our physical form has grown ineffective. Our search for the perfect specimen was driven by our own crippling limitation, and now, at long last,
Okay. We are finally at the stage of the game. Who do you see? You can actually see him. I'm a little scared that RTS will trigger off this. I'm not sure if it will, but I have a feeling it might. Just because it's kind of finicky. But also it's logical to fire the rockets first. I'm just scared of RTS. I know these things have RTS. Okay, I hope RTS will not trigger. Let us hope.
Ahora los fuegos artificiales. Disparando cohete
Don't
triturador.
trigger RTS. Don't trigger RTS. Excellent, didn't trigger RTS. Okay, good. Let's do this rocket as well.
Si bien.
We are finally here.
Rossipium.
Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now, drones. Your sacrifice will be honored. Okay. Okay, you probably did some damage. I don't know how much, but I don't really care. Second drone. Good. Last drone. Let's move you here. Spread out a little bit. Hi. I know you have RTS. I'm going to trigger you with a drone. It's a miss. Okay, now you can shoot me back. If you hit, so be it. Oh, you missed. Ha. Of course you would. Of course you would. Okay, Tokyo. Let's do this. Move you here.
Okay.
Right here. You might have to tank Uber Ethereal hits here. Out of necessity. Shoot. Okay, you're dead. Next. Booze. Shoot. Okay. Shoot. Okay. Unfortunately his house is a little bit too high, so I can't just straight up kill him. So be it. You need to move here.
Heading there now.
Okay. Shoot. It is my purpose. I do not need you. I am everything you are not. Okay. Sokos, you have a very important job here. This will not be flanked.
Please, no contact.
Who do you see? Just him. Excellent. He will be cammed. Excellent. Okay. So far, so good. Okay, before I screw anything up, not you. Puppet 4. In the zone. Let's do this.
I'm about to start keeping score.
Combat Rush, very handy. I probably should have done this as a first step rather than now. It's actually kind of stupid. I should have done this as a first step, really. There's a meal that won't be flanked. What I can do is move you up. The question is, what do you see from there? You won't see the Uber Ethereal. Uber Ethereal will be suppressed by Umbok. So what you will do is move up here and suppress you, so you won't RTS me. Because screw you and your RTS. Okay, Umbok has a job to do, so Lacedemonian. Oh my god. How much damage was that? Okay. Good freaking job. Excellent. Puppet 4. Kill. What's your head chances? How much defense do you have? Defense. 70. Wow, only? I expected 90. That's pathetic. Whoa. You feel that? Jesus. 73%. Okay, let's go stay the hell back. I have 2 shots here. The sun, you can actually run up here. Who else is left? Annette, you're not gonna do anything. Okay. So you, I gotta make sure that's... Oh, this is 100%. In that case, lock and load. And here's what I think we're gonna do. Let's take some shots. 69%. Okay. Good. Wow, can we actually blitz this thing down? I highly doubt it, but if we can, that'd be utterly amazing. Oh my god! Did we just do what I think we did? Oh. Okay, before I do that, Annette, I'm gonna give you one chance at this. Can you do it, Annette? Do some damage. Oh. Annette, even at the very end. Even at the very end. That was pathetic. That was so pathetic. Wow. 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 Can't believe this is it. I can't believe we just blitzed the entire group as well in one turn. That's amazing. I was not expecting that. Wow. I can't believe it. I cannot believe this. And Nat, you are a rude ass bitch even at the very end.
What the hell is happening?
The ship itself is behaving like a dying star. Becoming a black hole. At this distance, the Earth will be consumed.
I can't believe I'm seeing this. I can't believe I'm sitting here with you, watching this. Despite everything, despite...
The package is not on board. Waited as long as I could, sir.
Despite everything that's being said about Annette, to Annette,
The alien ship is in motion. What direction? What direction? Up.
she sacrifices herself for the greater good. Or does she? Or does she? I'm sorry. This is unbelievable. That's kind of sad, really. All these people, their story has come to a close. All the people who never made it this far. How Frida first died to a muton grenade. It was meant for the sun, or so it seemed, and yet the mutant last second decided to kill you, the rookie, instead. Bad Yu, the legend of Xcom. Without you, we will not have Annette. Without you, we would not have done Deluge in frickin' June with mechtoids galore. Next, just a few missions after Bad Yu died. The pacifist, the person who almost never killed anything, who barely hurt a fly, Colonel Morat, died to floater covering fire shenanigans, followed by an accurate shot through half cover through smoke. And then we had Shaiza, our very first large landing. It was just a harvester. And I made one major mistake. I underestimated what an outsider could do when flashbanged, and that one mistake costed Shaiza his life. Next, Wilkie. That was such an unfortunate turn of events, and like Shrimp was so lucky to not die there. And then what happens next? I thought I had that situation under control, no casualties. All the Hayflows were mind controlled, not mind controlled, mind frayed or flashbanged. And the freaking heavy flow has a 14% shot. It wasn't 40%, it was 9%. I remember, it was 9%. And that wouldn't you enough for a second floater who wasn't flashbang to just show up and just one-shot you. Because you only had like 2 health left or something. 9%. Your story is a story of 9%. Lastly, the base defense. Halfreda II, after your very poor luck of your rookie of Halfreda I, Halfreda II had pretty poor luck all the way through his career. And he finally made Master Sergeant. And he had 2 very poor missions consecutively as a Master Sergeant, and his third one could not go any poorer because he died. He died because smoke, even though it covered under smoke, it did not cover him. Therefore, he was the easiest target despite the fact he has low profile, and the mechtoid shot right through it and killed you. You would have been here if you didn't die to base defense. Let's look at the stats. That score is meaningless. 570 days. July the 31st. 241 battles, 1 lost. And that claustrophobic nightmare. I cannot forget that. Stuck in a corner, no escape. No way out, completely surrounded. 4,219 aliens have died. We lost 6 soldiers. We took 224 days to clear the alien base, 471 days to shoot overseer down. It's literally just more than double. That's, I would say it's unreasonable, but this is the way it is. Average shot 79%. I'm not too surprised by that number really. Average damage 8.5. Okay, average turns 18. I'm not sure how that really compares. It's kind of a shame Long War doesn't have its own database of records to compare against, especially on difficulties like Impossible. Apparently I have no one-shot kills. I find it dubious. I don't believe that. I'm pretty sure I've killed aliens one-shot. And one-shot deaths. Yeah, it sounds about right. Killed 520 of explosives. Okay, I bet at least 100 of those are probably in the last month. 209 days for our first Master Sergeant. Really? We need to hire 6 soldiers? Wow. Wow, that's okay. 7 OTS, whatever. 67 psionics, apparently. We shot at 130 UFOs down. 1 interceptor against that assault carrier. You are over half health. I'm pretty sure you are just around half health, and he hit with both his shots, his double plasma and single plasma, both crit, or at least double plasma crit, and one shot you from half to nothing. 9 firestorms. We took just under a year to be our first firestorm. We were 461 times. Okay, that's nice. Okay, sure. Okay, that's all nice and dandy. How many do we capture? 9 species. Doesn't tell us how many we captured. That's a shame. I actually want to know how many aliens we captured. That could be very interesting. Because I'm pretty sure I've captured well over 100 aliens. Maybe even over 200. I don't know. Lots of money, lots of Illyrium, alloys, countries. We lost 5 satellites. Let me guess. America, and something else. Okay. That's it. That's it. Unbelievable, it's over. 6-month journey, and all you guys, especially those who were with me from the very beginning, and especially those who were with me from my first Reddit vs. Aliens. Reddit vs. Aliens never got particularly popular. The average view count was around 30. It sounds really sad when I look back now, but that was reality. And those who were with me back then, a very special thanks to you. A few names here. And unfortunately, these names don't actually watch the current series as far as I know. A very, very special thanks to you two. Wilkie and Sooty. You two were with me for the entirety of Reddit vs. Aliens. And possibly without you two, we wouldn't have an Aliens vs. Redditors. So thank you two so much. Even though you're probably not going to hear this, but still, thank you. As for Aliens vs. Redditors, there's so many names I could name, but there's a few who stand out amongst the rest. I mean, I thank every single one of you who joined me for this campaign, every single one of you who wanted to enlist as a soldier, and who talked to me in comments. Like your comments, the YouTube comments, is where this campaign lives and dies, because that what makes my day. When I come into the computer, I turn it on, I look at my YouTube notifications, I see comments in it. It's awesome. It's a great experience. So I thank every single one of you who have joined me for it. But a special thanks to a few. Number 1, Desan. You were with me since the very beginning of Aliens vs. Redditors. You're one of my earliest recruits who wanted a name. And you stayed with me for the entire campaign. And your soldier is probably the most memorable of this entire campaign, Desan. That scout who constantly got shot, no matter what. And then Sokos joined side later on, and LD Garrett, you two. You two were with me for pretty much the entirety of the campaign as well. Thank you so much to you two, and you, Desan, you all 3 of you. Lastly, I think I need to give a few special thanks. 1, I learned Long War, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you can say the same. We learned Long War from Beagle Rush. His introductory videos, back when he made them, during his prime years, his prime time, even though this game only has been out for a few years, Long War even less, during your prime time, you knew what you were talking about. You were able to teach people like me, who at the time played pretty poorly. Let me tell you, back when I first started playing Long War, I was a pretty poor player. I didn't know what flashbangs were, I didn't know what mechs were because I never played Enemy Within. I didn't know you're supposed to go with psionics. I didn't know about suppression or chem grenades and how useful they are. I don't know anything. You basically taught me the basics. Unfortunately back then your videos only didn't go past like month 2 or 3. But still, your basics has led me to learn so much about this game. and so much of my tactics originally were based off yours. Your current playstyle I kind of disagree with, and that's because my playstyle is different. Simple as that. So there's no real argument there. It's simply I believe in different qualities in playstyle from you, which is fair enough. And you're human, I'm human. We both go separate ways. I've never truly talked to you, but you were a true inspiration. You taught me Long War, and most importantly, your introductory videos were actually the original inspiration for my original Reddit versus Aliens. Of course, back then the videos sounded so much more awkward than it is now, but either way, you were an inspiration. Next, I think I should mention two people here. First person, Northern Lion. You are a terrible Xcom Long War player, but there's one thing I learned from you. I've watched a decent chunk of your videos. I think most people agree you're not a great Xcom Long War player at all, but you told me that when a situation goes badly, unlike you who just sits there and kind of just don't know what's going on, I try to sit there and try to study a situation a bit, try to learn what you did wrong, and I think your videos are a great example of what not to do, and that actually makes your videos very special. Second person is Peter Siren. I always loved your stream, but your streaming time sucks, man, for the most part. Either way, you are similar to Northern Lion. You are slightly better than him. You are quite a bit better than him, in fact. You're just freaking impatient, you always make mistakes, and since you play on Ironman Impossible, mistakes are heavily punished, and therefore you restart over and over. But I loved your chat, and you are a great guy, and you also encouraged me a lot back when I first started with Mercedes, so thank you. But anyway, he's also very similar to Northern Lion in that he plays terribly, and I actually ended up constantly talking to him, trying to help him out, tell him what he did wrong, and that basically taught me how to analyze situation. And it really sharpens me as well because it teaches me don't do bad moves. Recognize bad situations and try to avoid them. That's what you two have taught me. Lastly, Falik. I've called you my parent channel before. I could call you, I don't know, like a cousin channel or something. You're a great guy. You are freaking reckless in your playstyle. But you were with me, even though you weren't. Like, we talked, even prior to me starting Reverse Aliens. More importantly, your entire second season of your Long War campaign and your current Spec Ops campaign basically ran parallel to my campaigns, my Reverse Aliens and now Alien vs. Reddit, and gave me a very good, I guess you could say, milestone, or what's it called, footmark or something? The point is, you gave me a very good measuring stick to compare myself to at all times. During the first, my previous campaign, you were constantly roughly half a month to a month ahead, so I could always look at you and see what to expect. You gave me a great measuring stick to compare to. And you more or less kept me company, even though I wasn't getting much attention back in the old times. Overall, thanks for just being there and being a great guy in general. Check out his channel. And that's pretty much the three main inspirations, or I guess you could say four, of my campaigns. Lastly, I think I should thank my workplace. I'm not going to name anybody here, but several members there were encouraged, they encouraged me to start this, even though at the beginning it was just a crazy endeavor. I've never done recording before. Don't check out my very first Reddit vs. Alien video. It was terrible. Sound quality was terrible. I didn't know what I was saying. I was awkward as hell. And it was just bad in general. The play style was, I mean, the play is what it is, but it's just, the quality was terrible, and I've come a long way since then. I would like to think that I'm much less awkward, and my sound quality is much better than back in those days. But yeah, workplace. Thank you, a few select people who encouraged me and helped me out by giving me advice on the first few videos, or first dozen videos of what I was doing poorly in. And of course those people on Reddit as well who supported me by telling me exactly what I was doing poorly. Like, hey dude, your sound sucks ass. Okay, not quite those words, but you get the idea. And of course, my boss, who seems to mostly turn a blind eye when I check YouTube comments while at work. Even though I really shouldn't be, but hey, thanks. Not gonna name any names here again. And I think that's pretty much everyone I truly want to thank here. This campaign has been an amazing experience. It's crazy. I can't believe it. It's over 6 months, and it's just ending here. Every single soldier, like just to name a few, Twitchy, a few more, Ricky DeCaios, Baby Red, Acronymus, heck, Brutal Barbarian, why not? Let's put you in there. Flatter. These are amazing people. Arnob, QX Baines with your amazing grenades towards the end. You know, there's so many people I can probably spread out on my head who literally drove the campaign. They made the campaign. The campaign would not be here if it weren't for a lot of these soldiers. Like Kataru, Manto. How can I forget about you, Manto? You were the engineer for the longest time. So many soldiers. I couldn't name more. Just so many. Every single one of them has their own story, and the story ends here. Every one who went on a Temple Shop mission, their story also ends here. Chain Dream Runner, Aura Fatalis, Desant, Sokos, Umbok, Zamil de Grey, Atheist Teapot, Tokyo Twin, Bruce Bossman, Puppet 4, Lacedaemonian, and yeah, it's been such a long journey, and I'm tired. Not just mentally, not physically, but this campaign is tiring, which is why I hope you will join me for the upcoming Humanity's Finest, where I not only take everything up a notch by making it completely and utterly chaotic, because you know me, I like control, I like knowing my odds, I like being able to walk into a situation and know exactly what's going to happen. And guess what? Humanity's Finest, you as a viewer, picks your perks. It's gonna be so crazy. So join me for that soon, very soon. In fact, probably in a few days from now, probably, who knows. But of course, I am also tuning it down a little bit. Brutal. As I've said in my introduction there, Ironman Impossible is insane. You're constantly living in fear, and I'm hoping by turning it down a notch, I will be able to relax a little bit more and possibly do something crazy. I don't know, especially since the troops suck. Well, potentially suck. They could potentially be godly, but chances are they will be average or below average. I don't know yet. But either way, that's gonna be a very interesting campaign, and I truly hope you will join me for that. And I'm looking forward to making more videos. It's just such a real shame that this one has ended. And everyone who I've been talking about, all these soldiers, they are now gonna fade into our memories, and then after that, gone. Like dust in the winds. You spray a little sand or dust and it just flies away from you. And that's what they're going to become, and that saddens me so much because every single soldier has their own story to tell, and their story has ended. This campaign has ended. Wow. And something funny, I was going to write a speech. I ended up deciding against it because I think by not writing a speech, I can actually truly talk from, I guess you could say, my heart about this entire campaign, about this entire experience. Thank you for listening to me, and like I said, I'll see you soon. This is Blue Barbarian, signing out.